Oh, well, that's good. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. It's totally me. I accept all responsibility. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Whoa, haha.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
That is good.
That's fantastic news.
Cool. Hi again, everyone. Welcome to Ghost Table Guild. So excited that you guys are here. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, you know this is kind of what we fucking do here. Technical difficulties. Like every time. Like without a doubt. But yeah, so we've been recording for the last 7 minutes. I didn't even know I hit the record button because freaking Zoom went down. So it's all
That's
good.
it.
But yes, if you're new here, welcome. We're so excited that you're here. So happy that you guys have found us. This is a live interactive D&D game where you, the viewers, can affect the game in real time. There'll be more on that in the next game. We're just getting back from long break, holidays and all that, and real life. And of course, everything, as we always say, real life comes before D&D. We want to make sure that all players and DMs are all happy and healthy mentally. I mean, outside the game. Like I don't care in the game. Just kidding. I really do, guys. Okay, except you, Neve. You can get fucked.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh, I have stuff planned for you. I've had some great times just driving and coming up with all my ideas and my schemes. And then I was like so excited to get started again. And you know what really, really, really pissed me off is that we're still in the fucking tutorial level. So that's okay. That's not your guys' fault.
Getting possessed was the tutorial level?
No, your choices made you possessed.
Yeah.
Well, we can discuss that point.
It was all your fault.
We have it on camera.
Checks out. As
Yeah.
Roberts.
So I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to be provoking the DM right before the game starts.
Really, you don't stop. You know I like it though. That all being said, though, why don't you give us the recap?
Okay. Um,
You got
so
this.
uh, a our group of brave travelers has come to this uh, town in search of their friend Lorelai. They ended up finding Lorelai at the bottom of a well next to a shack that appeared to have some sort of magical properties in the woods. This shack swallowed one of their compatriots and then spit him out, and then swallowed another one of their compatriots, Das, who I think we established is potentially still there.
Yeah.
But for everyone else, they found a very haggard and disoriented Lorelei at the bottom of this well. There was a brief encounter for some of the party. Uh, Meanwhile, Neve was in another dimension potentially, and was possessed by this creature uh, that needed to use her to escape into the world. She was dragged through a mirror, and this entity vanished into the shack. And that was the last we've seen of it. The rest of the party healed up a little bit, left the well, and went back to town, where they called upon a cleric named Rudy for help with Lorelai. He determined that Lorelai is cursed and has managed to stop the progression of the curse, but cannot fully heal her until something is retrieved from the house, or from the shack. Then party split up. Erebon and Neve went to warn the mayor of this town about the potential danger of the entity from the well.
You're the prettiest girl I ever did see.
Yes, the mayor of the son of the mayor was has apparently never seen a woman before, and was in awe. But Erebon and Neve discovered from the mayor that there had been some sort of treaty between humans and elves concerning this forest long ago, and that this entity may be in some way related to these ancient elves who retreated into the forest and closed it off rather than let the humans have it. Meanwhile, Valerian was keeping an eye on Lorelai and the healing house, while Amon was looting it, and managed to swipe a few potions, as well as an herb that triggered the memory of a name Genesis, but no more information. The cleric Rudy began to ward the healing house against the undead. The treaty book with this history was read and returned to the mayor, and our last session ended with our group of adventurers once more converging at the House of Healing.
Thank God for you, Katie. Thank God for you.
Right?
I forgot about the house. I forgot about Genesis. I forgot about everything.
Yeah,
Lay
go
down.
ahead,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna let you re-roll your portents for tonight and add an extra.
Oh my
So
gosh.
normally you have like 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can have an extra one tonight.
Don't break.
Yeah, we were also helping the mayor evacuate the city essentially into the house that's being protected.
Into the big safe house. Yes.
Yes, yes.
I think I was sleeping.
Right. I think you were really tired, and I think you might have checked out a little early that day, so I think you missed
Maybe.
some of
I
that.
think-
Yeah.
I might have. I might have checked out right at the
Yeah.
start, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah,
you checked out at the end. Like there's like a half an hour or so.
I went to the
Right.
void with Das. That's what I was.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's what you need in life.
It's the
Yeah.
hottest new
Boy.
dance club.
Yeah.
The void.
So, Das, we're gonna start with
Yeah.
you in a little bit of a time warp, jumping back. So You went into the house, you went into the floor, and you disappeared and weren't here no more. Boom. That's the
Bummer.
end. Just kidding. So you feel like you are falling through darkness. It's for a moment you think that your eyes are like closed because at anywhere you look, it's pitch black. It's a little unsettling. Give me one freaking second. Hold on.
I feel like it's like Loki when he was falling through the portal and he's like, I've been falling for 30 minutes.
It's exactly it. Sorry, my dog. It's the first night that she's here, so she doesn't know she's allowed to do. So she's just been standing and staring at me. It's the staring is one thing. It's the just standing there. She kind of looks like a hyena.
She does.
It's hard to explain. Anyways, yeah, she's fucking old. She's 14, so she's not with it with the young people, and she's like completely going deaf now. Like I don't know how deaf she is, but she cannot hear, and it's kind of funny, but also like annoying because everything that I'm so used to training her, it's like, hey, come here, and she can't hear me snapping, and I'm like, oh right, well shit. So some retraining is in order. I did most of my training with hand signals, but she's rusty. But yeah. So if you hear her nails constantly, I'm sorry. We're getting them grinded later. She can barely go up the stairs. Because it's all hardwood floor. So she's just like...
The stairs are amazing. Fall up the stairs, fall down the stairs.
And the thing is, she follows me everywhere. So, like, I go up the stairs for something really quick. She's right behind me. It's a whole pain in the ass. So, it's, she's an old lady, y'all. I'm telling you right now. When she goes, I'm gonna be a fucking wreck. I'm gonna be a wreck. She's been with me for 12 years. She's an old lady, though. Is she gonna lay down? So close. Well, she'll get there. She'll get tired of walking around in circles. So, Das, yeah, you were falling through the floor. Initially, you think that your eyes are closed, but when you close them and open them again, you're like, nah, my eyes are open. I am in pitch darkness and falling. You can't really even tell where is up. And then suddenly, you go through a bunch of clouds. It's like a mist that comes over you. It's tumbling over you, and you're just engulfed in this smell of wet dirt and wood. Giggity. Sorry, look at my notes. Yeah. And eventually you come to a very abrupt but soft landing. So it's like, whoo, and then you get like that catch, and then you hit the ground. And when you look around, it looks like you've fallen into what seems like some sort of well. And you look up, and you're at the bottom of the well.
Fun. Can I see the top of the well?
You can see the top of the well. You can also see a rope.
How far away is it? Or
It's
how
about
deep
30.
is the well?
It's about 30, I think it was 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bummer.
I do believe someone left their rope there. I don't remember anyone saying they took it back.
Can I
It's
reach
fine.
the
We
rope
could
or
have
am I too short?
left our rope there.
Huh?
Can I reach the rope or my arm's too short?
Make me an acrobatics check.
Oh boy.
Knew I should have coiled that extra 20 feet at the bottom instead of the top.
10.
You got it. You just barely your fingertips, but you grab a hold of that bitch. You're like, ah, shit. Go ahead and make a not a grapple check. Good God, athletics check with
Alrighty,
disadvantage.
well,
It is very slippery. There's algae and moss and stuff on the sides of it, so it's very difficult.
all right. Well, we did roll a 20, but we also rolled a 9, so I guess we'll have to take the 9.
All right, so yeah, you don't get very far up it. You get like a quarter up before you just slip and just slide back down.
Mm.
James, where's my dice? Why'd you move that?
It was in the way.
You just did this to sabotage me. It's always like this, guys. Everyone's like, he's so nice. Take a whole 2 damage.
You know, who, me?
Yeah, you. Well, your
From my
face stuff.
splat?
Yeah, you hit the wall when you slipped.
2 damage. All right. Rude. If it gets bad, I might have to burn a misty step to get out.
Go ahead and make another athletics.
Oh no. Athletics with disadvantage again, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, we rolled a 3 and a 5, so not looking good.
You can barely get your feet up on this damn thing at this point. You listen, you hit your face and that's what was like, ow, and you're like, this is my fucking moneymaker. I can't be busting this shit up, you know, so you're kind of taking it very, very carefully. But you're a little stuck.
A little
However,
stuck.
you're in the struggle for lack of better word here.
Can I try and do a performance and hope that the well echoes to send out my sound even higher so that people might be able to like my war cry song to maybe to get them to people to say, I'm here, someone come help me and feel sorry.
Yes. Yes, you
Sweet.
may. With advantage, because it's like echoey as fuck.
All right,
And recently a silent
performance.
spell has been removed.
So with advantage, let's see what this performance does. Whoops, I got a 6.
That's my
Geez, 12 was the best I can do. I guess
So,
my finger is a little
yeah, they're wet and it's
couldn't
just
really
not.
snap
Yeah.
it.
It's hard to
You're-
emote when you're holding on a rope.
Mhm,
Yeah, your fingers haven't gotten pruny yet, so they don't have the extra texture just yet.
To really get that twang going.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. But yeah, you start playing your song, you know, and about a minute goes past, and overhead, you start to see a bunch of lights. Kind of one goes over, and you're like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" You missed it. It was like super fast. It's almost as if you could say you hallucinated it, but then you see it again and again, faster and faster, and it's going into the same tune to your song.
Sweet.
Um, give me
Can I try and harmonize with it?
yeah, go ahead and make another performance check.
Regular or with advantage?
Just regular.
All right, all right. Gosh darn it, 10. Getting all the low rolls out early.
Yeah.
Just haven't quite gotten key yet.
Yeah, it's a little difficult. What'd you get? Sorry, 12?
10.
10. Yeah. It takes you a moment to kind of get into swing and you guys to kind of all be in sync together. But yeah, you kind of get this overwhelming feeling of satisfaction. Um, but also give me an insight check, and then add your proficiency modifier.
Oh boy. 9.
It's a rough night, Das.
Yeah,
Should I go
I
take
rolled
another
a,
shot? Is that gonna help?
you know,
Everyone go drink alcohol to make Kyle feel better. Don't be
sometimes
selfish.
everyone has an off night. You can't bring an A performance every time.
That's okay. I can't handle the amount of push-ups. Y'all need to settle the fuck down. Statistically, there should be no way. But I've also like my ex constantly is rolling like ones, and it shouldn't be statistically possible either. So I don't know. So you get them kind of in sync. You get this overwhelming sense of, yeah, like there's a satisfaction of, I got this. Yeah, like, when you get like random people start joining in a band and a song and you all just making that fuck up as you go kind of situation, and all harmonizes, you get them there. But when you do, when you get that synchronization inside, there is a, like, no, yeah, like a daydream. You get like a vision, and you are standing, as you blink, you're standing in front of a stage, and it's empty. Or rather, the audience is empty. There's no one there, but there's one person. It's a tavern. It's late at night, and it's raining relentlessly outside. And as you look to your left and your right, you're aware that the only people that are there is like the bartender and like one other person cleaning. You kind of don't really have a good sense of where you are or why you're there. But suddenly, when you look down, you see Lorelei, and she's like giving you the thumbs up. And all too soon, it immediately flashes and goes, you haven't realized it, but however long you were out, you were just now holding your instruments in your hand. And the lights are gone. Give me another insight check. Just a regular insight.
Insight. 14.
For a moment, you were unsure what was real and what wasn't real. But as you're pretty sure, yeah, you were in the well before, you're still in the well, those lights had to have been real. But it's dark.
Dang.
Alright. We'll leave you there. Sorry, your princess is in another castle.
Rapunzel, bring down your hair.
Erebon, throw down your hair. So, the rest of you chuckle fucks. You guys are headed back to the House of Healing, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. At this point, a lot of people are moving in and out. You can see people are like, taking certain things. They seem like they've packed small little bags and stuff, but there seems to be some sort of discord. No one really knows kind of what's going on. Um, everyone give me everyone who is there, give me a perception check.
At the House of Healing?
Mm-hmm.
14.
11.
8.
13.
Okay. All of you except Valerian.
I'm busy with Rudy.
Yeah. You guys kind of pick up on different various rumors about what's going on. Amon, what'd you get again? Sorry. I already messed up all the numbers. 16, right?
13.
13. Did anyone else get higher?
Yeah, I got a 14.
You got 14. Okay, there we go. Pause. Aragon, you over here, a family that has come in, and they're one of the first to arrive. They look a little shooken up, and they have a small boy with them who is wheezing, and their face is kind of red. Their eyes look swollen. Clearly, there's something wrong with this child. One of the attendants comes over and is kind of trying to get some information, and it sounds the gist of this: the kid's probably having some sort of breathing difficulties. So um, they're really worried about it, and they're not really sure how long they're going to have to wait because they can't leave to go get more medicine for this, so they have to just hold it out. Um, Amon, you over here. Fuck, dude. Katie, what'd you get?
11.
God, you asshole. So, anyways, Amon, you over here, that a lot of stuff has been left unattended, unsecured in some of the shops because they don't really know what to do. So, stuff has been locked up, but they're uncomfortable because they don't know how long they're going to be locked down, essentially. Um, yeah. Neve, my dear, you, unfortunately, all you get is that, what it like they essentially it's like the plague. They're all saying it's actually a plague that's happening, and this rumor is being either instantly like, oh my god, that makes the most sense, that's actually what's going on, and other people are like, no, no, that's ridiculous. The mayor wouldn't lie to us.
Okay. Wherever I hear that, I am going to try and shut that down. Like wherever people are spreading the rumor that this is some kind of plague, I'm going to try and shut that down.
Okay. What are the rest of y'all doing?
Um,
Oh, you
go
can go
ahead.
first.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Can I talk to Rudy and ask
Yeah.
if he has any bandages or medicine or anything for stitches or whatever that I could keep on me?
Yes. 1 second. Didn't figure out how to spell your name, Valerian. Sorry. Stitches. And boo boo. You need a boo boo kit.
Yeah.
Okay. And Neve is shutting down rumors. And Eravon, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go to the little boy. And I'm gonna ask, may I try something to see if it helps him?
And Amon.
I am trying to figure out the connection between Susan Mall and Genesis.
Whoops. I can't spell.
Neither can I if it makes you feel any better.
I
I
think
just spelled
I spelled seizure.
I spelled unattended, ended in an N. I was like, what am I even writing?
It's phonetically spelled.
And then I
It's
was like, no,
shorthand.
that's what I tell you what, it's just awful. I'm all over the place.
They allow you to teach students.
Yeah, I know exactly. Tell me about it. Lucky I teach art.
There's no spelling in
No, but there are numbers. So
art. So, um, Valerian, let's start with you really quick. Yeah, so Rudy's just kind of pitter pattering back and forth, attending to those who's coming in, trying to make room, trying to, just kind of find space. So you find him it kind of in like a storage area that he's trying to turn into a makeshift um, refugee. That's not the word. You know, when people, you know, for
Shelter?
hurricanes. Yeah, like a shelter. Is that the right word? I don't know. My
Mhm.
bad. English is my first language. There's no excuse. I'm from Florida. I should know this. But yeah, you
You're from
guys.
Florida.
Yeah, I should know this. I should fucking know this. That's why I can't read.
Well, no child left behind. You're welcome.
Hey. So, yeah, so he's kind of in the middle. He's got a bunch of stuff, and he looks over at you, and he's like, "Oh, here you go. Help. There you go." He hands you a box. Go put that right over there.
I run it over. What is like, can I look in the box? Like, what is it? Or is it like
Yeah,
closed?
it's just like a bunch of like nonsense, like blankets, sheets, bed sheets, kind of things.
I'll put that wherever he pointed.
Yeah, he's pointing by to the door. Sorry, the accent's already coming out. Well, now, what can I help y'all with?
Me?
Yes.
Do you have any extra bandages or medicine or anything for stitching up wounds that I could keep on me to help?
Hopefully, you mean in a bag and not actually on you.
Yeah, hopefully.
Let's see what I can do.
Thank
Shuffles
you so
on
much,
back.
Mr. Rudy.
Yeah, so he's kind of going through, boxes. He's sure it's over here, and then he's sure it's probably actually over there. I have a whole case of them. I know I do. Though we did have that, issue last fall with a big cold that did come through, but I don't think I've gotten them all. He's really going through it now. And he does get a bit distracted a couple of times and then comes back to you, and it's just, what is it that you need?
Anything you're willing to part with. Just anything extra.
Oh, of course. I have some great things you might need. He kind of starts the whole process over again. So while that's going on, but he does eventually give you a med kit.
Mm.
That is an actual item, I believe. First aid kit, medical kit,
Awesome.
healer's kit. There we go. Healer's kit is what it. The healer's kit that's in here, I will upgrade. Just add it in there, but I will upgrade it later. So you know exactly what you can do. But normally, what it does is it allows you to stabilize someone.
Hmm.
But you can already fucking do that. So,
I just want it for story purposes.
oh no, that's fine. But everything has a story purpose, my dude.
Yeah.
Okay, look, all right. A normal medical kit in a normal civilian's hands is only so good. A medical, first aid kit in a combat veteran's freaking hands is probably a little different. So I want that to be rewarded because that's just I don't want you to waste your
Danke.
stuff. Bitte. Okay. Do. Erebon.
Mhm.
Yeah, the parents are talking with the healer, and the boy is kind of just sitting, and he doesn't seem to be really paying anyone any attention. Um, but when you start to approach him, his eyes are just. You can see the struggle in the neck, and he's got like a low shirt, so you can kind of see the indentation of the struggling to breathe. The eyes are wide, and he looks so excited. He immediately
Um,
stands up and does the Talonite salute.
I return the Talonite salute and then I get down on one knee. So that I'm kind of eye level with him, and I would like If it's all right with you, I would like to try to help you. And I'll put my hands just gently on his chest and cast Lesser Restoration.
Um,
You need
read
to read it
that
to
out
you?
to me. Yeah.
You touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be blind, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
In this case, I will allow it for an asthma attack.
Okay.
And you're able to soothe the child as the light kind of goes through them, and kind of see the chest rising and falling as the magic starts to go through them. They, a little bit struggling, but immediately they look shocked themselves. And the mother runs over just as, "What are you doing to my son?"
I'm helping him.
And she looks over and okay, cool. She looks equally as shocked. The father looks pissed. He get off of my son, and he yanks the boy up and kind of pulls him away from you and tucks him behind him.
I'll immediately stand to get on a eye level with him.
Yeah, as you do that, you have a good like 5 to 6 inches over this man. So you tower over him, and you gotta give me an insight check.
Okay. 22.
Yeah, his attitude kind of immediately changes as he's like, "Oh shit, this is a big person," and then, "Oh shit, you're a Talon Knight. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, well, what I meant to say was my boy is very sick and should not be close to strangers."
Yes, I just cast a little spell on him to help him breathe. He should be well at least throughout the evening.
I saw it with my own eyes, dear. The boy's like, "It's true, Papa. Look." And he raises up his shirt, and and he's just like takes a deep breath, and the mother's like, she just looks overjoyed, as a mother would be when her child is literally suddenly able to breathe. Thank you so much. We really thought he was gonna have a hard time for a while. It's so hard to get medicine sometimes.
I'm just happy I was here to help.
What do you say? Thank you. And he goes up to try and hug you, and then stops awkwardly, and then stands up really straight and salutes again.
And I'll salute him back.
Uh,
And then I'll look at the father and I'll be like, I meant no disrespect.
of course, yes. Of course. You have no trouble with the Dragonites.
You all have a good evening. And then I'll go kind of assess the situation.
Cool. Doot, doot. All right. Neve. Yeah, you overhear two older ladies talking. You know what I heard? I heard is actually the plague. The plague? Absolutely not, Martha. Oh, yeah. It makes sense. They're putting us all in here. I saw them doodles outside they're putting on. They ain't real. They ain't magic. There's no magic in them runes. Mm-mm. This is just a cover up.
I'm going to pull out my armillary spear, and activate it so the bands all unfold. And I'm going to walk up and in a very accented common say, I have seen these things. Your mayor tells the truth.
Give me a performance check.
Okay. Um, okay, that's a 14.
Ooh, sorry, I gotta roll two. My bad. Hold on. Oh yeah, they're terrible. It's 8 and a 3. Oh my lord! By the morning,
Mm. Yes.
So, is it the other lady? Really think of like big hair, like all the moms from the 90s. That's the situation. Jean pants up to the belly button, shirt tucked in, Reebok shoes, fanny pack, cigarette.
Yeah.
That guy. Yeah.
Like like the Goldbergs, like Beverly Goldberg, I think it was that show.
On brand.
Yeah.
Chewing gum the entire time. Actually, I heard a bit of a rumor that back in the day that this has happened before.
Is that so? What rumors do you send into the stars, our watchers?
Oh, well, she looks at the other girl. The other girl looks at her like cautiously leans forward towards the spear and starts like whispering to it like it's a actual person kind of situation. I'm gonna stage whisper, but what she whispers is, I heard a rumor that years and years ago there was a situation in which zombies came out of the ground and started eating people.
And when in the cosmos was this?
Oh, hardly. I don't know, honey. It's somewhere between, a whale's birth and a dinosaur's extinction.
You know about dinosaurs? Never mind. Um,
The right answer. It's not wrong.
step back into the corners. Um, yes, well, I foresee that for this incursion, we must all band together in order to protect this town. Offer what support you can, or you will face grave consequences.
Ooh, darling, are y'all doing fortunes? And another girl just comes in and just pushes between the two ladies and just goes right up to you. Read my poem.
Um, I'm afraid that the spirits are interrupted tonight. Good evening, and I will close the sphere, put it and retreat.
Yeah. As you do that, she's, what? Was it something I said? Jesus, Trisha, you're such a bitch.
I make a little note in my head.
All right, I'm on. Yeah, you're listening specifically for rumors on Genesis and Susan.
Yeah, I'm keeping my ear to the ground. Nothing helps me clear my thoughts more than taking a stroll and seeing what everybody else is doing. Um, like you said, I hear rumors of shops being locked up, people being locked in. So yeah, I'm just contemplating what I've heard over the last couple of days, and also seeing what I can reach without reaching.
Um, I'll point out, Neve has a passive perception of 19. Um, just in case any of this reaching is happening.
Oh, in your
Like,
vicinity?
yeah.
No, you are too busy right now getting preoccupied
Trisha!
with nonsense. Damn it, Trisha. But yeah, you're hanging around initially and then going out for a walk, or you just kind of as
Just
everyone's returning back, kind of heading back out again.
I'll just hang out a little bit initially, and then I'll take a stroll out. And yeah,
Okay, so I'll say you've been in for maybe about 5 minutes or so before you're like, all right, that's a lot of people keep saying their shit's just out there, so you just
venture out.
slip out. Um, while you are out there, are you hiding in plain sight, or are
Um,
you kind of walking in as this is me, this is who I am, don't step in my way?
kind of hiding in plain sight, I suppose. Very kind of taking a seat where I can, or just
Very casual.
going in a conversation. Oh yeah, yeah, and then moving on to the next one. And then, oh yeah,
Assass-
right, and then just go to
Assassin's
the
A
Creed
very
style.
Assassin's Creed.
yeah,
Yep.
like that
Gene,
actually. Yeah, that's a good point.
stop.
Yeah, like that. Um, it's a good
It's my
reference actually.
show. Yeah.
Um,
Go ahead and roll me a stealth with advantage.
yeah. Okay. Bloody, that's big. 23.
Yeah, yeah, you are the crowd. You are so well versed in the city life that it's too easy to move in and out of this hustle and bustle as people are coming.
Agreed.
They're not even paying you any mind. Um, and if they do, they're not really. They're like, oh, he must be with those guys over there. Um, they're not even aware that they don't know who you are. Like that's how slick you are. This is a small town. Everybody know everybody up in here. They don't know you, and they haven't realized that they don't know you. Slippery
There
smooth.
you go.
Give me a perception check.
24.
Sorry, hold on.
So good advantage on my stealth check. I rolled a 1 on the second one.
Uh-oh. Okay, so you run into a couple of said shops that you heard earlier about just kind of being open. One is a fabric shop, one is a deli, and the other one is a antique shop.
I like it. Any particular order which one I can go into first, or
The first one is the antique shop. I'm so sorry, that
nice
is a lie. That is the last shop.
fabric?
Yeah, the fabric. I'm like, don't say that, don't say that. Says it.
Cool. So I'll enter the shop, and is it what do I see? Is it like new stuff, old stuff? Is it very kind of rich? Is it colorful?
Cool. So as you come in, it has that the scent of like mildew almost. Like when towels get wet kind of smell. It's just in the air. You're not really sure what that is. But the fabrics are old. It's very weathered. It seems to be like this place is more of an exchange, where like it's like Joanne's, but people are like, I don't need these supplies. Can I trade it in for other supplies? As you're going through, there's a bunch of baskets and crates that have like different names on them, different materials, like what's inside, and then like what they're looking for, like what they're giving, what they're searching for. Um, and you find a couple of different papers inside. And there again, this is such a it's a small town. They're not really having anything intricate. Like everything's just out in the open. It's tidied up, but it's not hard to find anything. Um, okay.
So as I enter, is there a shopkeeper there to talk to, just to get a brief on the kind of,
It's
no
empty.
one,
Yeah.
empty?
It looks like it had been like closed, like the blinds have been closed down, the like blind over the door, it's like a wooden door with the glass panel. There's a little shade that's covering that. If there's a close sign, but this guy you overheard that they don't have a lock. Their lock's broken, so you can just open the door.
Anything to think to investigate? So is it worth?
Nah, there's
No.
really nothing
Okay.
in here. You do also find 20 gold.
Oh.
Sorry, 20 silver. I can't read. I'm sorry, guys.
What? And you teach kids?
I can't
No,
count either.
that's me. Oh, sorry.
I can only count to 10. No, I can't. It's only 9. Army only teaches you up to 9 because everything after that is 1-0, 1-1, 1-2.
You write the properly line. Let's move on to the deli. See what's in there, because I'm always hungry.
This deli is very clean. As soon as you come in, it's like that pine sol smell, that Clorox kind of smell. It's clean. It looks very well kept. It's dusted up. Uh, I'm not gonna. You got a 23 perception, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Excuse me. Yeah, you immediately hear movement in the back.
Anybody there?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Oh, just a minute. We're closed, but give me one moment.
Sure,
About a
sure
minute
thing.
goes by. Anything you want to do up in that minute?
Just browse really. What does anything to I'll pay most things, but I'll pay for my food. So, is there anything to kind of like
Yeah,
uh
everything looks like it's
purchase?
been cleaned out. Like there's a
Oh,
display
cleaned out.
case, like it's just been
Understood.
put away for the day.
Got
So
you.
you can
Got
kind of
you.
see where the labels of everything is, of like like a regular deli when you come in at the store.
Got you.
Um, but
Do you have anything
yeah,
to, do you have anything? So, is there anything for sale at all? I'll kind of ask. Is there anything I can, anything? I know you kind of, you say you close up for the day and everything's cleaned up. Anything at the back at all I can uh, purchase off you? I have 20 silver.
oh, sorry, that was me as a DM. Yeah, the person when they come out, they just hello. How can I help y'all?
I'm just new to the town and, seeing if, picking up on the kind of local chit chat and seeing what's going on, really. Any kind of talk of the town. I'm just trying to get familiar with the people and the townsfolk, things of this nature.
Oh,
Can
well,
you
you
tell me
picked a really weird time.
why is that?
Well, everything's closing up right now. Just there's some sort of emergency going on, and the mayor wants everybody secure. I've been hearing some
Uh,
rumors myself, something about a plague, but I doubt the mayor would want everybody in one room if it was such a thing. We had a pretty bad cold couple last falls, but nothing serious like that.
to the plague, right? Oh, okay. Okay. What? Okay. So why do you think? Um, so is there anywhere that I could? You say everything's closing up. All shops closing up right now.
Yeah, pretty much, unfortunately. I'm not really sure how long we're going to be shut up for, but if you wait right here, I got something for you. Goes to the back and comes out a moment later, and he gets like a pound of jerky.
Thank you so much. How much I owe you for this?
Oh no, that's on the house. Y'all new here, and unfortunately, you won't be able to enjoy the shops. And if it's anything like we were expecting, we might be down for a couple weeks. So,
Well, if you need anything, uh, just come and see. I'll come and find you if I need anything, and vice versa. You come find me.
I'm Adrian. Puts his hand out.
Yeah, and I'll take mine. I'm a Mon. Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet y'all. Well, good luck out there.
Thank you so much.
Kind of looks over your shoulder. Looks like everybody else is closed up, but last to know is the edge of town, so you might catch somebody.
I'll make my way. Thank you for your time.
Y'all have a good
Skylar,
night.
how'd I go?
All
Also,
right.
while I'm walking out and thinking, I'm also thinking about Das too, because this where he is and what he's doing and the void. And I once was in the void, so I'm thinking, should we go back and get him? And it's always that. So
I'm out here living my best life, and my friend's being tortured.
pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
This is one of those things where the viewers are like, bro, what the fuck? What about this? And like the writer's like, stop. This show's over here right now. Okay?
So
Don't look over
on
here.
that bit,
So you guys are you're continuing down. You do, as he said, there's people are pretty much leaving as you are passing through. But there is one shop, particularly the antique shop, that they said that they were worried because of how easy it was to get into the house.
so that's where I'll
Essentially,
head.
all the doors are secure, but the window in the back is the easiest to open. And they had said easiest to open. Yeah, like it doesn't shut up properly. So it's like constantly there's a crack, so it only shuts to like an inch. And they don't think that there's a fence. They're like, there's a fence in the yards. No one's gonna be going in our yard. They have that
In
false
that
sense of
sense,
security.
I'll take a walk over to the antique shop and I'll look through the glass, see if anybody's there at all, and just gently touch the lock to see if it opens or thing, and be like, "Is anybody here?" Just looking, not too loud, and then I work my way around the back, see if there's another way in, see what's
um,
about.
yeah. So when you go and you call in, give me a perception check. Guys, she finally laid
14.
down. 14. So you are like, hello? And you hear of claws scratching wood, and then you see just a floofball dog just so excited to see you. It goes up to the window and it's just this like tails wagging and just, oh, I'm a dog. I love people so much. Oh my gosh, hi, new friend. Oh my gosh, just like going nuts, like not barking
Can I reach
necessarily.
in and grab the? Can I reach in and grab this dog?
If you got to open up the window, because
Okay.
it's only an inch.
Okay. So I'll open up the window
All right, give me
really
athletics.
quietly. Let's open a window. Where we at? Don't fail a window lift. 10.
That's fine. That's average, bro. It's more. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, it's very low. I'm after killing you dumb bitches on a bridge. I learned I gotta lower my expectations.
So if possible, reach in and grab the dog by the neck, the scruff of the neck with one hand, bring him
Mhm.
outside, and then reach into my pocket and grab the jerky I just got and say, "Have your fill," and then you can just eat and be quiet and merry while I make my way in through the window. Isn't that doable? I got
I
I
love
got
it.
I got like 20 pounds of the thing, so
Just for fun. Give me an animal handling with advantage.
oh, here we go. 20 and 20, both 18 plus 2. Nice.
Oh, okay. All right. Phew. So, anyways, yeah, the dog is so happy. It still looks so excited to see you as you pick it up from its scruff, and it's just tail still going. And you get your bag out. And that dog goes into the bag and is just going to town.
Going down. Cool.
Absolutely. Immediately. You are God to this dog.
I might take the dog. We'll see what happens. See what I get inside. I look at Katie's face. It's great. I pick the dog up by the neck. I slowly reach into my coat. Then I give him food. There's nothing wrong with that. Like,
I was so scared what you're gonna do to that dog.
I know. Hey, it's still early days. We still got time. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, so you make your way in effortlessly. You do where you come in through is like a kitchenette area. But you see where this dog had come out of was this pantry. And as you continue to inspect that area, yeah, this dog got into some food that probably it shouldn't have. It's got holes ripped in, bag over here. It tastes a little bit of everything.
And is there anything I can consume in here for myself or for my party, for my team?
Yeah, you got some camping supplies because I played Baldur's Gate way too much.
Got you. So camping supplies. Good. Okay. And whilst I'm in this kitchen, I take it there's an upstairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are there people upstairs?
Kind of wait. You listen. You don't hear anything. There is a staircase that goes downward, and then another one that leads upward in this back area.
In that case, I'll investigate down first.
Down. Okay, yeah. So you head downstairs. Yeah, it is freaking dark. It's like pitch black down there.
Any torch? Well, that's a torch. It through it through
Yeah.
through a tree.
Sconces.
Let's not do it.
Yeah. Yeah, you aren't really 100% sure what's down there, but looking by, yeah, you have a pretty high perception. You do find a lantern of sorts. You're able to get that going, head down there. You see some sconces that are down there, but on your way down, the lights are casting shadows over everything that is down here, and it's a bit alarming initially because you can't really make out what it is in the dim light. But as you get closer and move, you could have sworn you see the shadow of a person.
I'll pause where I am. I'll kind of just be still to see if there's any movement in the next couple of minutes.
Yeah, so you wait.
Do you want to
No movement.
blend? Nothing.
Nothing.
Then I will hold on. Hold on. Right, this one. Can I get a coin and flick it to see if anybody? Yeah, let's do that. Let's just make a flick and a noise to see if anybody reacts.
Oh, yeah, you flick a coin. You do hear it bouncing off a wooden floor and nothing.
I'm just gonna head down.
As you start to move down, give me an intelligence check.
That's 20. Sorry, cat. I'll take them. I need them.
Gotta go up to the top.
I got you.
20 count. And it begins. Okay, so yeah, you immediately are like, it was the lights. Lights are moving, casting a shadow, but what you do find down there is a bunch of different mannequins, uh, sculptures, weird fucking art that you would see at a flea market. Yeah, everything down here is antique, um, but weird. Just weird art stuff.
The chew marks from Mr. Nibbles.
I'm thinking the significance of why I'm here. Nothing else, just weird artifacts or mannequins or statues or just
just
like,
weird. Like this is it's an antique store, but it is definitely an acquired taste. Might be a reason why it's all down here, not upstairs. This is
okay,
the basement.
okay, okay.
Private
Maybe it,
collection.
yeah, the private collection, yeah. Okay. Um, I have to come back to it. Can I venture back upstairs and then upstairs?
Yeah, you could go back upstairs and then you go up the stairs to the second
Mm-hmm.
floor.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So as you go up to the second floor, this looks like a normal living arrangement. Sorry, my dog's just being weird, and I'm hoping she's not about to shit in my room.
Lovely.
Meow. Stop being nosy. Stop being nosy. Yeah. Come here.
That looks like the dog I was feeding.
Mr. Nibbles, no.
Okay, you can lay down here if you want. You're allowed to, but she won't.
Um,
She just like can lay down on beds. But yeah, so you upstairs you see 3 rooms. But what you also notice is there's another set of stairs that go downward.
so I go upstairs and then there's another place to go downstairs.
Mhm.
Back down to the ground floor.
Mhm.
Okay, so up one side hill and down the other side of the hill.
Yeah, so you go back down.
Where the fuck am I?
Yeah, you go up the stairs. On the other side of the hall, there's another set of stairs that lead downward. As you go down these stairs, there's a door at the bottom of these stairs. When you go to open it, it's locked, but you clearly see you can just, there's a little, it's like a little normal lock that you can unlock and open it. And inside here, this is the antique store. This is the front of house. This looks more like a place where people would want to buy stuff, but it's all very eclectic. There's nice, like, not rifles, hunting rifles. I mean, essentially hunting rifles. Arrows, longbows, different kinds of arrows. They're mostly. Excuse me, give me a second. In the shop. The arrows are ornate, but they're not magical in property. Yeah, nothing in there seems to be magical in property. Anything that you're like, oh, is that a cloak of elven kind? And it's just a replica.
Got you. And I can have my fill. I might just take what I want. I might just raid it.
Ain't no
There's no one
danger.
around. Let's just take
Except the
it then.
dog
Just take.
outside.
Oh, don't worry about that. That's fine. So yeah, anything so I'll just take a few arrows and find a nice bow or something. KD. Anything of real significance in there? Anything to investigate? Anything I find?
You do find something that's a little odd in there, and there's a cold spot when you're kind of walking between the shelves. You kind of at first
Go
don't
back.
really, yeah, you go back to it. You feel it, and you start investigating it further. You notice that in between these two shelves is a hole that has been chewed out, or inward rather. You can see where it's been chewed in and out of. You can
Okay,
discern that
and
that's probably how this dog got in there.
okay, so dog chewed through a wall.
Maybe it's not a dog, maybe it's a mimic.
Maybe it's something other than maybe I should kill the fucking thing. Uh,
Could have
okay,
been an animagus.
and if I look in this hole, is like what we're talking, like the small hole, big hole, like a head size. Are we talking like a big enough to?
That's the weird part. It could go through there, but it would be a squeeze for sure. And that's the weird thing. There's no fur. You saw how fluffy this dog was. There's no fur stuck on this wood. Like if it did come through there, you're not really sure how or how long ago it was. It could have been hiding there for a really long time and just grew up in the house.
You might back up now, cat. I think I'm gonna have to. Getting a bit nervous in this building now. Get the fuck out of here. That's what I need to do.
It's fine. You're fine. Everything's fine.
I'm gonna die.
What are you doing?
You go
Yeah,
back the
I
way
think
you
I'm
came?
I'm gonna, no, I'm gonna try to go through the hole. I think let's let's
He hasn't played Boulder's Gate yet, but you don't know. That's a whole thing. I'm way too big to fit in this.
let's pick up what I can from this antique of all this novelty arrows and bows and things of this nature. And any replica, some might come in handy too. You never know when I could trade something and be like, oh yeah, I got an actual elven cloak, but actually it's not. It's just fake. You never know. So I'll keep all of that as well. And then
Get
I
your fake
will,
Louis Vuitton bags.
yeah, pretty much, yeah, yeah. And then cautiously head back the way I came.
All right.
Keeping
This
it
point,
low to the low to the ground. Wait,
while you go
no,
through,
wait,
low, low to the
yeah,
flow. Yeah.
low to the flow. Yeah, that's the one. And then just kind of like peek up over the window to see where the dog is.
When you peek over,
Yeah,
the dog's not there,
I
but
get the fuck out
the
of dodge.
bag is moving, and you see that comes out is a mouse. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep a straight face.
Run!
I'm gonna leave it
Run!
there. I'm gonna give us a quick break. I'm gonna take my dog out because she's giving me the look.
Hold on.
So give me a quick moment. We'll be right back.
I need to run. I was thinking I could just take it in
Nah,
my
you're
bag and
trapped.
then.
You're stuck here, bitch.
wait, cat. You're in for a world of pain yourself.
Okay, well, that's a fun thing to come back on. So, yeah, it's a little mouse eating little pieces. He's eating the little crummy crumbs. Like, like this little thing is so excited about. Can you guys hear that?
Sounds like a squeaky wheel.
I'm just gonna close the door because Twitch is saying we can hear it. It's gonna be mad when she comes upstairs and the door's closed.
She'll just slide right back down, so it's fine.
She's fine. She'll figure it out. Yeah. So, you see the little mousey seems like it's enjoying the food, and savoring it. You okay, buddy?
Still on me. I thought you were coming back to me.
Yeah.
Oh, come back to me. Oh, right. Okay. I'm actually Googling I'm actually on Chat GPT, inventive ways to kill a mouse.
Oh, I'll come back to you then.
Yeah, come back to me. I'll be back. I'll come back.
Good
I'll do this.
God. Hey, Jerica, how you doing?
Hi.
Yeah, hi. James, you doing good too?
Yeah, I'm having a great time.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone having a good time? Yeah, so, Das, you're
Howdy.
playing
Living
your
the
heart
dream.
out. Yeah, you start playing again for another 30 minutes. You thought you saw something this time, but nope. Nothing. You're not getting the same feeling that you were having, that just there was a peace that flew through you and you felt in perfect harmony with everything. And it was just the cusp of something that you're like, ooh, there's something there that once I get over that, there's more around the riverbend.
There's more around in this well, or the room that I vision.
You just the feeling that you have had when you were when you were doing your performance and you had synced up all of those dancing lights, not trademark, not the spell dancing lights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, another hour goes by, and that is when you first start to hear a faint echo in the background of little children laughing.
Oh boy.
And
This spell was fun.
yeah, you kind of stop, and when you're like, oh, maybe I didn't hear anything, you start playing again. You hear it again. Just moments after you start playing, you hear it. And as soon as you stop, it stops.
I guess I just ask the sky if they're trying to do a little duet, or what seems to be the holdup. I need a little rock for my roll. A little Donnie for my Marie.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. 13.
Sorry, that was. Oh, well, ain't that a bitch. I got a 1. Yeah, it's quiet. You start to hear, like, what sounds to be footsteps in grass coming closer. So at first it's walking, faster, faster, and faster, and then it's unnaturally fast, and then suddenly it stops. Give me an insight
I
check.
do. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's say,
What
can
were
I
you
do a
gonna do?
drum roll for them?
Yes, you can.
Biscuit. 8. I don't think I've rolled anything higher than a 6 on this
Oh,
one.
nice.
Maybe close that browser and reopen it and like a new one in general. Let's just do that. Let's just try that. Sana sana colito de rana sana sana hoy sana mañana. All
Try,
better.
try try your left hand, man.
Amen.
It's, Insight. All right. Fresh browser. Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's do it.
That's
A 12. Less than, shoot just gotta shoot.
All right, what'd you get? Sorry.
12.
12. Okay. I was like writing 12. Well, I went to write 12 and I wrote 22 down. I'm like, I don't think that's what he said. You were
It could have
able
been.
to, yeah, it could have been. Trust me, you don't know
But not today, Satan. Not today.
Yeah. You start your and you kind of go faster with the running, and you kind of are like enjoying it until you realize, wait, what the fuck? That thing is very close. You get a sense of dread, kind of. It's not in the pit of your stomach, it's kind of in your chest, as if realizing, oh, that's not a log, that's a crocodile. And I'm in the water.
Hmm.
For
Hopefully I'm
you,
not
you're
a
like a fish in a
codfish.
barrel. Yeah. So you look up, and as you look up, looking down at you is a very, very, very pale-faced little girl with very, very, very pale, pale blonde, stringy hair. And very long ears as well, but one of them seems to be cut off, like at the tip. So, like, half of the ear's missing. Well, hiya!
Howdy. I seem to be in between a rock and a hard place. I think you can help me out.
And this echoes around the well and out of it, and it's chilling. It's almost, it gives you a feeling like a cold, like a cold god, like a cold like a cold breeze, like in wintertime, where it's just like that's cold air that just kind of blew across your skin. And in that same breath, that child that was at the top of it has now appeared in front of you, and they're about the same size as you.
Nice. So we can see eye to eye.
You can see eye to eye, and you can also see that ear that had been like missing, that whole side of their face is burnt.
No.
What you doing down here?
Sometimes when you're as old as I am, you hit the bottle a little too hard and you stumble and you end up in a well.
I was in a well once.
How was it?
Terrible. It was cold. And you get
I'm sorry to hear that.
an
How'd you get out?
overwhelming feeling of cold go over you. I didn't. As she immediately looks up right at you and disappears.
Is your name Moaning Myrtle?
Yeah, she disappears, and you can hear that echoing laughter moving back up and around. the well.
Oh boy.
Another 30 minutes goes by, and you hear singing in the distance. Kira. I'm drawing a blank. For being charmed. Charisma.
No.
Give me a charisma saving throw.
One second.
Did you refresh the page at least?
Hmm. I couldn't remember which feat I had, but it's brave for frightened, not charisma. So you said a charisma saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
Charisma saving throw. 25.
Oh yeah, you definitely
There
passed
we
that.
go. So new browser.
You hear that sweet sound, and for a moment you forget yourself, that you're not trapped in a well. Like you would be at a tavern or a festival where you're like, whoa, I've never heard that song before. Let me go follow that. But you're able to control yourself in that moment. But you're not really sure where this sound is coming from.
Oh boy. Well then I'm gonna try and do a strength check or acrobatics to try to get up this rope because this
Okay.
doesn't sound like the place to be.
Go ahead and give me another athletics.
Athletics.
This venue sucks.
Come on.
Gosh darn it. 11.
Yeah, you're able to get up there. It's a bit of a struggle, but you do manage to get up there. And when you do, the sound is a lot closer than what you originally had anticipated it to be, because it sounded like it was coming from a distance, but now it seems like it's just at the edge of the wood line.
Oh boy. Well, so I'm able to get up to the top of the well, or am I still working my
you
way
made
up?
it. You made it up to the top of the wall.
Well, then I'm at least gonna get out of the well, and then what can I see other than the wood line, this tree line, where the music seems to be coming from?
Oh yeah, you see the house over there that you were originally. It's the house that's over
That I
there.
fell through.
Yeah.
Well, I know how things go when I enter the house, so we're gonna do the opposite and go towards the music.
Gotta face the music, huh?
Hmm.
So,
One
as
note
you
at a
go
time.
to face the music, the closer you get, the stronger the urge is to follow. When you make it about halfway towards the tree line, make another charisma saving throw. Should be easy for you. You got this. You're the bard.
22.
Yeah, you're good.
Can
You're
I
able to brush it off.
can I with this music, can I use counter charm?
Read counter charm for me.
As an action you can perform until the end of your next turn. During that time, you and any friendly creature within 30 feet that can hear you gains advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say you were definitely aware that you are, whatever this is, it's trying to not necessarily charm you, but it is charming.
Cool beans. Um, what?
You roll
Wish I
performance
had
for
it.
that, or do you?
No, it's just an action,
Okay.
and then I'm I'm supposed to do a performance, but I didn't have a song that I wanted to cue
Bye bye
for it.
bye. Bye bye.
Mm-mm.
This goddamn woods and the goddamn well. I don't wanna be here as fucking hell. My friends all left me, but it ain't my fault. I fell through the floor. Bye, bye, bye.
I was thinking more like No Scrubs, but that works too.
Love
Don't you mean
it.
no? Don't you mean no pigeons? Sorry.
You're you're when you're doing your counter charm, uh go ahead and give me that performance check for
All right, I'll do.
funsies.
I think you're missing an opportunity to do all by myself.
Mm.
Man, these are
Oh boy,
terrible.
an 11.
You're fine. I got like a 4. Um okay, cool. Yeah, so you do your counter charm, you start performing, and it's a little unsettling at first, but you start getting closer and closer, and the music stops. It's almost like
The day the music died.
it's yeah, the closer you get to it, the more the music gets quieter and quieter. But you
Hmm.
do see in the distance one of those orb lights that you had seen before.
I guess I'll approach the orb,
There is a
see if it's
small
got something to
footpath.
say.
Yeah, it leads you onto a footpath, and just when you think you're kind of maybe at about 20 feet or so, it disappears again, and you gotta have to wait and to see where it continues to lead you. Um, doot, 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 doot. Jer Bear.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, you got your supplies
Yeah.
after some side quests. Clearly from the madman's mind of a healer doing the best he can. Yeah, but you did get a pretty decent med kit, we'll call it. I'll add it to your inventory later, but if you haven't already added the healer's kit, put it in there. I'll upgrade it later.
Okie
Gotta
dokie.
write a note. Mm-hmm. Erica, goes med kit. D&D Beyond. Cool. So, anything else you're doing right now?
Um, yes. If I remember correctly, you said that Neve's wounds didn't heal when the healer healed him because they were
Mm-hmm.
like a dark energy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So can I make my way over to Neve?
Yeah. Neve, what are you up to?
Um, I think if if things seem to be kind of calm among the people that are here, then I'm probably just standing somewhere where I can see everything, like keep an eye on everything. Um, Probably at this point, starting to wonder about Ahmad, starting to wonder about Dawes because I don't recall seeing him in a little bit. Um, and so just making lots of different contingency plans in my head.
Yeah, you've overheard the women who you'd originally heard the rumor start from. They seem to be the ones who were shutting down other rumors now and being like, yeah, that Vistani lady over there. No, they're just like, that fortune teller over there is just, she said that that's not true. And then everyone's like, oh my gosh, she's a fortune teller? Oh my gosh, she should read me my fortune. And then, of course, someone of a particular redhead steps up and is just like, no, don't be rude. She's busy.
Who's that?
Trish.
All right, she's turned a corner.
Um, cool. But yeah, other than that, it's there's still the rumors. There's still people coming in. There's still ridiculous rumors, but it's kind of working itself out.
All right.
And then Valerian is just suddenly there. Yeah, you look
Miss
away,
Miss
and then Juan look back, and there's Valerian.
Miss Neve, was it?
Neve, yeah.
I noticed. Oops,
Yes.
I threw my pencil. I noticed your wounds didn't close. Would you like some help bandaging them?
Oh, right. Yeah, yes, I suppose I should do that. Would is bandaging I'm not familiar with medicine. Is that what they need to heal?
I'd prefer, they weren't exposed. Wouldn't want them to scar or get infected.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Yes. Okay. Oh, all right. I should stay where I can keep an eye on things. Can we do it here?
Yeah, we could sit down right here.
Okay. All right. And she says like very like awkwardly.
And as proper and as delicately and respectfully as possible, I'll try to attend to her wounds and dress them.
They have the cutest dress on. uh, you're able to go ahead and let's do a dexterity check.
Do they need any stitching or just medicine and bandage?
They're good. They're gonna need some stitches.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Dex check?
Mm-hmm. Sleight of hand,
eight.
rather. Whenever it's
Okay.
higher.
Same. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hey, Neve, can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah. That is a 12.
You're able to bear it. It's very painful without any anesthesia or any of that. But you take it like a champ. But it is probably the worst pain you ever think you've ever had. You're not really sure what's worse, the pain or feeling everything that was happening and watching it happen.
Yeah, I will say I think it does compete for most pain with actually getting the wounds. But it's not, and I think I probably offer like as I'm watching you like jab around things, I'm like, yeah, I have a hand I can help you do that with if you'd like. You can
Yes,
just tell her.
please.
Okay, and I'll summon the mage hand and have it just do whatever
To assist.
instructs it to do.
Go ahead and give me another sleight of hand with advantage.
Okay. Now's probably not the best time to mention I've only practiced this on cadavers.
Yes, you're right. That's not the good time to mention it.
Oh, you said sleight of hand?
Mm-hmm.
14, 15, 16, 17?
Hey! Yeah, it's not like cadavers, because one, they stay still. They're not moving. There isn't any involuntary tightening of the muscle and all of that, and it kind of just hits you like, fuck, I just went it all in. Like, alive people need to have some sort of anesthesia before you do this kind of shit. Whoops.
The more you
It
know.
is.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think
Yeah.
any magic would work since nothing worked since it was like a dark wound. I didn't even think that it would work.
You're not wrong.
Is this how medicine is practiced on this continent? Because we do things so differently. Like,
You see an ointment in there that's like a topical anesthesia situation.
Just like
oh, do
puts
I
it
see
away
that?
that
No, Valerian sees it.
Oh,
Oh, I'll take it out. I think I was supposed to use this first.
Whoopsie.
oh,
Were we on the first wound?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we know for future use. We could do it for the other ones.
yes.
So you can go ahead and make me a constitution saving throw with advantage and your sleight of hand check with advantage. That's on me as a DM.
21 for the Constitution.
Natural 20 for 23. We're getting
always.
All right. So
this girl.
you learn fast.
Nice work,
Trial and
Jericho.
error.
Nice work. Nice work. Nice work.
Stitch, stitch, stitch.
Yeah, as soon as again you get this cream, it's on there. You start to feel it. It's being massaged in there. You're kind of instructing her or excuse me, him how to use it, and you start to feel it. You're used to this stuff. This is modern medicine. um, Not magic medicine kind of situation. This is, like non-magical healing stuff. And it starts to, go numb. And as soon as you're like tap tap, perfect, you get to
You're
work.
good to
It's
go.
just like working on a cadaver, and you can definitely see the skill in what Valerian is doing, and it is very quick, very nice. And as far as you can tell, you probably aren't going to get any scarring from this, or very minimal scarring.
Wow. That's rather incredible.
Sorry for the rough start.
We'll leave that in the past. But uh, for to be accomplished with no magic whatsoever, you have quite a talent.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. 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 Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for doing that.
Well, I hope it doesn't hurt as much anymore, and I hope it heals.
And we both. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Have you seen the rest of, I can see Ermon's armor, but I haven't caught sight of Das or Amon in a while.
Amon was here when I was talking to Rudy, but I haven't seen him since.
Okay. Is he doing that thing where he just stands in a corner and like
In with the crowd.
yeah. Does it quite a lot.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, I'll look around in the group of people for Amon and any of the shadowy corners or like little offshoots.
Hear a rumor he was eaten by a mouse.
That's hearsay.
I don't know that.
Got it. I got it. Don't worry.
Um, so yeah, I'd like to look around for the rest of our party.
Bet you would. Okay. Erebon is the first person you run into.
Hello?
During this time, you have been clearly watching all that nonsense go down. From a safe distance, of course.
Hmm.
It's not your first rodeo.
Is the orb okay?
Oh, yes, Valerian. Excellent, excellent care of it. It's not an issue. Yes, it's fine. But I was looking for Amon and Das. I don't see them, and we really need to be gathered in one space.
Well,
With
Das didn't return with us.
Das didn't return with us.
No. He fell into that house, and then we couldn't find him.
It hits you now, Neve, that in the commotion of everything. Yeah.
Yeah, like and she's going back, like she was so out of it on the way back, and is now like, oh my God. We need to send for that house is where all of this is coming from. If he is there,
Yes, and we will go there, but we need rest.
we need what do you mean rest? How are any of us going to get rest when there is some threat of power that none of us fully understand amassing in that very house?
And charging blindly into that power is probably not the wisest of ideas. We need to be prepared.
This from the man who flung himself into a well.
Yes,
Was that not charging head first?
that was reacting to a situation. You were pulled down the well. I was trying to rescue you.
One of our companions is in the middle of a shack of death and immensely powerful magic. That this is the reaction to that.
Yes, and if you would like to go there while we're still licking our wounds? Because that doesn't sound like a very wise idea. I want to see him back here just as much as you do. But if we charge in there without at least taking a breath, we are not going to be 100%, and we have a much less of a chance of rescuing him.
Well, the next time I get trapped with an entity that is possessing my body and forcing me to do its will, I will not count on a rescue. It's good to know beforehand. And I will.
I'm sorry, you
walk
feel
away.
that way.
I'm gone.
Okay.
Ew, awkward. Everybody saw that.
Gross.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah.
Did the drama go down? And oh boy.
Yeah, there's
All right, so I turn around.
everyone
to leave, and
immediately,
everyone is
yeah,
looking.
tries to look away, like
And I'm going to, I think, maybe head out, so like just step outside, because there's clearly not going to be any privacy in here. So I'm not going to like walk anywhere, but just step outside the door.
there is there is definitely some side eye going on. You can give me a perception check or an insight check.
They're the same. I'll do perception. That's horrible. 9.
was wondering
just
you went
loud
then.
enough to hear you for you to hear. But the consistent consensus is amongst the people is, wow, the nerve of her talking back to
The dragon.
one of the sovereigns. Yeah, that's weird. Like they're like, oh, so now there's a rumor between you two probably having a lovers' quarrel. That'd be the only way you would have had the balls to talk to Erebon like that. In your defense, Neve, you are used to them being around constantly in your city. It's
Yeah, I don't get the hero worship thing
yeah.
that's happening here. Um, well, I'm used just pull my cloak up, duck my head down, head outside.
All right. Valerian, what are you doing, sweetie?
After all that, I guess I'd find Lorelai and sit next to her, maybe just hang out, chill.
Have notes for this. Just
No.
waiting for this to happen all game.
I forgot all
Oh, that woman.
about
Oh,
Whole reason we're here.
New campaign. Who dis? Yeah. So, yeah. As you sit with Lorelai, she has these bouts of shaking, of like her teeth chattering. Oh, actually, I forgot I did this. Hold on, guys. I have a total thing for this. It's on my map page. And then I'm gonna hit that button. Boom! That's Lori. And the art is by Becca Foro. You guys ever seen that? It's like all over on Pinterest. But that I did try and find the original source. So, that is your reference for Lorelai. Uh, but yeah, you guys, you were able to tell, like you and occasionally when one of the nurses walk by, you guys are able to tell she's in some sort of discomfort, like she's having a bad dream, and she's going through moments of being like chattering, and then like sweats, like cold sweats. She's not hot to touch. She's sweating. Where is Skullduggery, by the way?
Probably still like with me.
Okay,
Just he's always there.
just making sure. I don't know if he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave him by the door really
But like,
quick,
do you
like an
watch like?
umbrella.
Have you ever played Dragon Age? Well, you know, like the mages like just put
Not
their
ever
staff
once
on their back.
ever.
No, like
Not
they just
once
put their
ever.
staffs right there. So I just imagine he's always like right here when I'm not using him.
Yeah, my son's middle name is Alistair.
Oh,
Yeah. No, I never played the game. Not even one time. This is the equivalent of naming my son Astarion. Like middle name Astarion. Like that's what that
it's
is.
a good name.
It's a good name, guys.
It's a
It's
good
a
name.
very strong, handsome, but beautiful,
That's my
manly
man.
name. Anyways, remind me to tell you what we did to Astarion recently.
Did to him?
Did you beat him up again?
No, this is our Shatterkai game.
Oh, okay.
No, we didn't hit it this
Yeah.
time. But yeah,
This
so
time.
she's she's not having a good time. Occasionally, Skullduggery's eyes glow, but there's no conversation. In fact, if you even try to communicate with them, you're getting like stonewall. Like there's just There's no connection. It's like literally touching against a brick wall.
Is he lighting up like when she does anything specific? Or is there
Yes.
like no rhyme and reason?
It,
Can
it
I try?
seems random, but it's happening when she's doing all the stuff. So it doesn't seem like any rhyme or reason.
Can I try taking skullduggery off and seeing if like maybe she'll hold him or something if that helps her? If he seems to be lighting up with her, I don't know.
Yeah, you're gonna like put it on her chest or something, or
Yes,
next to
put it in
her.
her lap or see if she'll grab him, like hold the staff or something.
Hey, consent, woman, is not to be trifled with. Pick me up, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up.
I pick him up.
Don't want to have to go to
Sorry.
court again.
Does she seem to react at all? She just shivering and hanging out.
Yeah, she seems to be. You kind of try to turn it the other way to try and see if like maybe just touching skullduggery rather than laying it. Just nothing really seems to be working. And again, any single time you try to connect and communicate like normally that you would do, he's blocking you out. He's clearly up to something.
Okay. Well, since he's just doing his own thing, I'll just sit next to Lorelai and, just be like, "We're gonna get you through this, Miss Lorelai.
It's gonna be alright.
It's gonna be all right, girl."
Alright. Dude, you guys are done. So, Aman. Buddy. Hey.
Okay. So um I've got my bow and arrow out.
I'm somehow still too sober for this already.
No, it's fine. I'm not going down. I'm staying. I think I'm staying with it. All right. So I got my bow and arrow out, and I speak out and say to it, if this is who I think you are, then show your true self. Suffer the consequences.
Give me an intimidation check.
25.
Give me 1 second. I'm finishing up writing notes. Okay. You said 23?
25.
25. Oh, fuck. It's that thing immediately starts to go through different. You see, just in a puff of purple, like glittery, like smoke. It turns into a cat, and then another puff, it turns into a chicken, and then another puff, it turns into a lizard, and immediately scurries off.
Then I go and hop a suit.
As soon as you start to chase this thing and it notices that you're chasing this thing, it turns into a dog and like that dog again and immediately starts to run off.
Too fast for me.
No, you're able to keep pace with this thing. It's just every time you try to grab it, it changes into another creature.
And I stab it in the paw so it can't move.
You're gonna stab it in the what? In the paw?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and give me an attack roll. A ranged attack roll. Or are you trying to stab at it?
I'll try. I'll try dagger at it. I'll try and do that instead.
Okay.
So I'll just let's do that. 16.
Yeah,
I like that laugh,
you get
Kat.
it. You get it. You nail it. It
Okay.
immediately is still going forward and isn't like, as it stops, the inertia is still going. It freaking flips the damn thing over and it is yipping and trying really hard to get away from it, but it's trying to change, but it doesn't seem to be able to change with the knife in its paw.
Okay, so I take out my dagger of venom and I hold it to its throat, remove the other dagger, and say, unless you change to who I think you are, I will take your life.
Give me an insight check.
Cool. I want to say high, but it's 8.
It's like high, but not
Yeah.
at all.
No idea.
You look at this thing so certain of what you think it is, and as soon as you take that out and place the dagger to its throat, it immediately tries to jump off, like run off. Right into a little lizard.
Just let the bastard thing go.
Yeah, just
And
goes
after
up and hides in a tree.
I'm chomping on the wrong bit, dude. Fucking DM. I think I
Oh,
just
I'm
let you.
sorry. I'm gonna roll a fucking 25 intimidation. I don't understand why it's running from me. I think it'll probably shit itself in 3 different forms. There's a different poop trail the whole way over there.
Well, better out than in.
Um, Too late. No, I've stabbed the fucking thing in the paw. Can't be nice to this thing anymore. I can't try a different tactic. That's out the window.
Yeah, so you're just
It's up
sitting
a tree.
there. Yeah, it's up in the tree.
How far away am I from my party?
Yeah, you're about a good 10-minute walk.
Far. What do with this thing? Let's fuck, I gotta capture this thing.
Go for it.
I gotta try and get it.
Pokemon, gotta catch it.
I know it's my destiny.
Yeah,
I gotta capture this
what are
thing.
you gonna do?
Scuttle the tree, go after this thing.
All right, so it at this point has seemingly gotten a pretty good distance. It doesn't seem to be paying you any mind as it is kind of attending to its wound as it's now in the form of a cat, just licking its paw, like just obsessively. Uh, Make
Can
me
I
a
reach
stealth
out?
check.
Oh,
Give me a
okay,
stealth
yeah, there we
check
go.
with disadvantage because you're in a tree. It's kind of hard to climb a tree quietly.
16.
Yeah, you're able to pretty much move with the wind well enough to go ahead and you're gonna try and slant him up.
Yeah.
All right, give me a dexterity check. Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. You motherfucker.
You need to beat a 9.
I had 6.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Yeah, you absolutely miss, and this thing
This is
freaks
comical.
the fuck out and jumps up in like a cat fashion and jumps like on your shoulder and then over you and uses you to climb back down.
I'm going after it again though.
Yeah, it's going to run back towards the house. And you see it scurry away into that little hole.
I'm going through the window. I'm going back in the house. You can come back to me if you want, cat. I'm not leaving without this cat. Dog, mouse thing.
Yes,
It's like
you
mouse.
are.
It's like mouse. It's like mouse hunt. That's what it's like.
Yeah, you go back in and you're chasing after this dang thing, and it's right back in the damn pantry again. It's a little mouse, and at this point, you kind of have it cornered.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
All right.
What am I rolling?
Give me a dexterity check.
Here we go. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Can you beat a
Like where
9?
this is going.
Did you
Feels
roll
like a
a
nat
1?
one.
Laura,
I
Hi.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This goddamn storyline.
What'd you get, buddy?
I had 8. Goodness gracious me.
You have inspiration.
Oh, wish I
Yeah,
had,
I'm
mate.
sure you have desperation, don't you?
I'm so goddamn motivated to get this thing. It's ridiculous.
Oh my goodness. You poor thing. Yeah, this thing is. Ugh. Hold on a second. You know what? That thing is still terrified of you. That's still a
Little
13.
mouse.
Can I stop rolling dexterity? It's not a good one for me today.
Yeah,
Give me
that
acrobatics
thing
or something.
crawls up your leg and crawls in like up your pant leg and is now in your pants.
You know when go to my party see me, I'm gonna look such a mess. I'm just gonna what that happened to you. And I pull out this mouse and I go, this is what happened to me.
Amon, wear your pants.
Oh shit.
Luckily, Valerian knows how to do stitches now. So it'll be
Yeah,
good.
Valerian, hook me up, will you? Okay, it's in my pants. All right, cool. It's like an ant's in my pants. And I'm wriggling and I'm searching, I'm dancing, I'm get the fuck out.
If I roll a nat 20, can Neve have a vision of this?
Absolutely.
Please, God.
For the
please.
last time, Amon, can you please roll dexterity?
It was a
Give me a
9.
sleight of hand. Give me a sleight of hand
Oh,
with
no, I'm staying
advantage.
with it.
It's in your pants.
You know what? I'm staying with it. Dexterity. Here we go. This is the one.
Ugh.
Channel the dash. Here we go. Big numbers, baby. Big numbers.
Where's my notepad?
11. That's it.
That's excellent. I got a 3
The first time you beat the mouse.
in your
You
pants.
show that mouse who's boss.
Don't put me in a battle at all. Like, seriously, with a dragon or something, you'd be like, forget it. You can't do a mouse.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Cool.
yeah, you managed
Cool.
to grab, a hold of your leg, as it got kind of hung up on one of the knives. It's tucked away in there, and you're able to kind of corner it in your pants and reach in underneath in your leg hole and just brah! And at this point, this thing is absolutely trying to change into different things, but it can't. You can kind of see it starting to shift. Think of X-Men, like Mystique, kind of how she changes. This is kind of what this thing is doing, but it's kind of unable to as it's trying to, but it looks absolutely terrified.
Right. I'm grabbing it, keeping arm's length, out the window, back to my people. Someone else can deal with this thing.
Um,
So,
give me
somebody
an
in my
animal
party.
handling.
Oh my God, here we go. 17.
Alright. Still terrified of you. Yeah. It complies immediately. It is not putting up a fight. Its little paw is just dangling there. It's actually kind of seems to be enjoying the ride a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
As I feed it with more jerky. Shut up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely seems a little hesitant at first and then snatches it up and just and then looks at you for more. And then each time you give it something, it's just gonna keep like, please, sir, I want some more.
Like a goldfish. I'll just keep on going.
Hmm. Okay. So if it's 10 minutes away, I'm feeding it and I'm walking it, and I'm frustrated and I'm angry
Eating
and
it, walking it, you gotta name it
I'm
now. Make sure you take, you clip its nails, all that good stuff.
I'm bleeding. It's not a good
Yeah.
look for me. This is not a good look. And I'm back in the house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, being outside the house, like, would see him first, yes?
And
Mm-hmm.
I just said to Neve, my other hand, Neve, don't even fucking say anything. And I walk straight past her.
No, I'm gonna try and block that.
No, no,
Do
don't
I see the
even,
mouse?
Oh yeah,
don't
you see
even.
the little mouse.
Why are you bringing a mouse into a house of healing?
Where is the mouse? Where do you have it?
It's in my hand in front of me like this, holding it.
Oh, he's cupped inside of it.
What? Oh, is that
Yeah.
Oh, or
is
like
that
on the scruff.
Well, if it's on
I
the
don't know.
scruff, on the neck kind of thing.
Do
yes?
mice
Like,
have scruffs?
yeah, they have a, you know what, by the tail. You know what? We'll do it by the tail. How's that?
Oh no.
Oh, is that your big take from the night?
I just ignore her. I haven't got time for it at all.
Yeah, it's like sniffing at you.
Well, hello there. How did you come upon this fine loot?
It looks at you. Amon.
I ain't fucking telling him. You tell him.
All right, let's do it. What's the intelligence of a mouse? Would I know? You know what? Message does not say that the target has to have any level of intelligence. And so I'm going to point at the mouse and say, why is this buffoon holding you by the tail?
Give me a second here. I really need to actually think about this one, which is kind of dumb. Like I should know this from you by now. So that's on me.
Should know us by now.
It does not specify language. It does not specify intelligence. It does not specify species.
I thought I had it. I thought I was doing the right thing. I thought I'll follow Kat's trail here. This is what she kind of wants. This is what she planned out. This is totally not what I thought it was at all.
Who do you think the mouse is? That's what I want to know.
I think it's this Suzanne Mall.
Who's
Who
that?
It
is
can only reply in a whisper, and since it can't actually.
It replies in a whisper that only I can hear.
Yeah, but can a mouse whisper?
One moment.
I think it'd be a DM discretion thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna say what you get back. Roll me an insight.
I'm trying to bend a lot of rules here. I understand that. Oh, that was good. 21.
It is trying to communicate back with you, but you have never heard this language before in your entire life, and you couldn't even begin to try and describe it to someone else.
That's fair. I'm going to look at Amon and say, really? and try and act like I understand the mouse.
And I'm gonna go, really?
I can't believe that. Now, tell me some more, my friend, please.
Squeak.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, I don't understand.
Looking over at Amon. Squeak, squeak, squeak. It's definitely trying to say something, but it is the language is not.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I can't believe he would do that to you. Do you have any idea who you're holding?
Just gonna blank stare you. Just gonna blank stare, give you nothing. Give you nothing.
This is a cursed townsperson. You are holding a human transformed into a mouse by the tail. And I imagine they won't be pleased once I've undone the curse.
Nothing. I'm not giving you nothing. I walk straight past you. I don't care. I'm in the house and I'm tying this thing up.
Wait, my lord! And I will follow.
Little mouse in shackles.
I was just thinking that. I'm like, how are you gonna tie the little mouse up with little mousy hands?
I'm gonna turn to my party and say, somebody deal with this mouse. It's not a mouse, it's a cat. It's not a cat, it's a dog. It's not a dog, it's a lizard. It's not a lizard, it's something else. Somebody
not
figure this out.
any of those things. It is the lord of this town,
Well,
and we must save him.
do what you can do and put it back to its default form. I want to speak to this thing.
You're saying this mouse is not a mouse?
Have you seen it trying to shapeshift in my hand?
Have I seen it try to shapeshift in his hands?
Fine. I'm gonna okay, can I try intimidation? Shapeshift.
Just do it.
Give me an animal handling,
Oh God almighty.
or unless you're trying to scare him.
Well, I had 19, so
Yeah. Are you still holding him?
no, it's tied up though.
No, no. You need to explain to me, the jury, look dead ass in the fucking camera, and a group of all your peers. How the fuck did you tie up this mouse?
I walked into the where we are, into the what's it called, apothecary place.
Mm-hmm.
The house of
Found some,
healing.
yeah, that was a healing.
Yeah.
Found some rope and tied it up.
What?
I didn't
Like
mean to
just
Google
around
this.
its body? Or
I
like
just,
to a wooden pole? Or like, give me a visual,
Yeah,
please.
fine.
I'm trying to find a visual right now.
On a post, on a pole, I wrap it up like
Oh my God,
like
he's
Peter
talking
Pan
and
and the
he's
Lost
talking
Boys, and
about.
in Peter Pan, all tied up like that. I'm talking I'm talking directly at this thing. Change.
Check
I'm
the
not
Discord.
crazy.
Check the Discord, guys. There you go. This.
I'm not crazy. Change. People think I'm crazy.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, like that. Exactly like that. You know what? Do you know what? It's more like the one with the gag across the mouth.
I fucking knew it. As soon as I scrolled and saw that one, I'm like, yo, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's like that.
All right, so you heard it here first. Yeah. As these two are kind of bickering, you hear Neve and Amon, Erebon. Not really sure what this conversation is about, but you see him holding a mouse by the tail, and then you see him walk over and start tying this mouse up. The mouse seems pretty fucking chill about it, which is weird. And Neve over there just being on his ass, of course, about it, and him explaining like, nah, this thing changes.
I'm muttering to myself like, "Son of fucking, don't do me
Yeah,
like that."
as soon as he's just like change, the thing immediately tries to change, and you see the shifting, but it's not able to do anything.
See? See? I told you. I told you.
Have I seen
Dang.
anything like
Oh,
this
you're
before?
yeah, no, you have not seen anything like this before, but you
Okay.
have heard of stories like this. This is one of those people say they've seen a ghost in the ghost yard kind of thing, and the graveyard kind of thing, but no, you didn't. This creature is known as a shadow creature.
Okay.
Sick, so that what I wanted.
And it is essentially when places are dark, they tend to give off aura, and it's kind of something that just gets created because of the energy around it. But it's not inherently evil. It's just
Okay.
something that is kind of what's the word I want to look for? Like spillage from the Shadowfell.
Okay.
And so it doesn't necessarily mean that there's a Shadowfell portal nearby or anything like that, because that's where they come from, but then they take on different forms of things that they've eaten.
Okay. And are they like inherently dangerous or like, it really depends?
Inherently, no,
Okay.
as long as it's being fed. But you know for sure that if it eats a person, it's kind of like its only taste then after that. It's kind of not. But
Then
these are
you
all.
put it out to
This is,
pasture.
yeah, this is
Yeah.
folklore. This is. You
Mm.
can't really be sure what is actually true. This is like me and you guys all talking about the gremlins. Like, can't feed it past midnight, can't get it wet.
Can't trust the Mugwise.
I'll walk over there and I'll be like, looks like you found yourself a shadow creature.
Do I know what a shadow creature is? Have I heard of one?
Give me a history check.
Yeah, but I've heard of this.
You've heard of this, and that's not. Those aren't real.
3.
It
The fuck's a
sounds
shadow?
neat.
I know
It proceeds to make one of these for the shadows.
It's like a
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah,
These
no,
aren't what
creature,
you talk about with your shadow creatures.
Funny.
no, you don't have just random creatures from the Shadowfell here. That doesn't actually happen.
So this is a shadow creature. So we've caught a shadow creature.
I mean, allegedly. That's what it seems like it is.
Eravon, give me a history
There-
check.
Okay. It's a natural 20.
Oh, motherfucker.
My
25.
man. My man.
So, anyways, yeah, there's really only one way to find out for sure if it's a shadow creature, and
What was
that's
that?
to put it in a dark room.
Um,
Well, that's
It'll transform into its actual form.
there's a surefire way to find out. We take it to a dark room, it'll take its form and that'll tell us whether or not we're dealing with a shadow creature.
cool. I walk up to
Uh,
it.
Is
Grab
it?
my
Will you stop for a
Hold
moment?
on. Just
What?
Fight each
Go on.
other. Fight each other
Go
to
on.
the death.
Have you say your piece.
If we okay, so let's say that it is. Is this true form dangerous? I mean, we have the
Not
entire town here.
that I wouldn't suggest something like that if I thought it was dangerous. They're usually not, so long as you keep them fed.
Has it been fed?
I'm still a little bit pissed, and I ain't got time for this chit chatter. So I'm gonna go up to it, grab it by the throat, split the rope, get up, and say, "Where's the nearest dark room?"
Okay, it can sit in your palm. The aggression with His Majesty is not required.
They are not normally dangerous, so
Not dangerous. Not dangerous. You didn't see the last 10 minutes I just had. Not dangerous.
I'm sorry, how long? How long? 10 minutes? You spent 10 minutes trying to catch a mouse?
Anyway,
That's
where should
where
we take
you've
this thing?
been this whole time.
but let's go see if that's what we're in fact dealing with.
Here, Valerian, you were walking around with Rudy. Are there any dark closets or anything we can go to?
Am I there?
Valerian's with Lorelai.
Oh,
Could I
Valerian,
see
I'm
them
sorry.
for where I am?
Valerian's gone.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Is there a closet?
Yeah. There's like where Valerian is. There's like a bunch of like kind of like when you go to the hospital. There's like rooms on either side, kind of situations. Not many, but they have about 10.
Wish you could
10
march
or
to the
12.
void and chuck it in there. That's what I can do. It's a dark place.
Yeah, you're able to find one of the rooms, but there's a window in some of them, but there's a like a wall cabinet thing that you can get into, a wardrobe.
So then I'll open up and just throw it in.
Okay, now how did
Change.
now?
You gonna get in there with them?
You talking to me?
Yeah, like
You gotta close it.
you gotta close it.
Oh yeah, I'll close
It's
it.
gotta be in complete darkness.
Fine. I'm in it with it. I'm in it with it. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm in all the way.
What appears before you is
There we go.
what I can essentially describe as Gengar as a Pokemon, but he's completely translucent. He looks translucent, except the eyes. They're very glowing. So it's about
Do
you, Nick.
have I seen this creature before?
Oh no. No. This is um honestly, it's a little bit of a nightmare. That's a creature. That is okay. Yeah, I get it now. That's from the Shadowfell. It's kind of menacing, but kind of cute.
how long do we wait before
It's
we
smiling at
save
you.
him?
It's the wardrobe's not moving, so I'm assuming he's okay.
All right, well then we can leave him in there a little longer.
Then I will open up the wardrobe,
Ow.
close the door, and then say, "Feel free to take a look. Feel free to pop in."
I mean, I've never actually seen one of those things, so yeah. Let's take a look. I'll do that. Get my big
Yeah.
ass and into the wardrobe.
Yeah, you could barely fit in there with
My
all your
first
armor. But when you open it up, it is now a cat. It's like an orange tabby cat.
Oh,
When you close it,
And then
Yeah.
I close it.
It immediately same thing. It's translucent. It's this creature that's about a foot tall that is just staring up at you, but it is not smiling. It is just wide-eyed.
don't say.
well, has he gone senile?
I'll open the door and I'll be like, fascinating.
Yeah, as soon as that light touches it, it immediately goes back to its form that it was before.
Is he telling
So
the
you
truth?
saw
Yes,
it, right?
it is a shadow
Yes.
creature.
Okay.
If you'd like to see, you can also,
This is like you finding out that like leprechauns are real.
the
What do we do with
leprechauns
it?
are real.
What do we do with it?
That's what I would like to know.
That is totally up for you. It doesn't seem to be harmful, so it seems to like you. So
Here's
what would you like to
scratching
do with
on the
it?
door.
You spent
And
so
the-
long bonding with it after all.
I think you've got yourself a interesting pet.
Great.
You start to hear some scratching, chiseling almost of wood very quickly. And within a couple of moments, you just kind of hear a sniffling sound. And you can see the tip of a small pink nose through a hole.
Well, it's not so bad as a cat.
And I'll just lean into Erebon and be like, make sure you always eat it.
Fine, I'll take it. I'll take the damn thing.
We're going to keep that.
I'll open the door. This shadow Gengar creature comes out in whatever form it.
This form is it's a weasel.
Oh, I like that less.
And it crawls right up your leg. It's looking for something. It's going into your shirt. It's going around. It's looking. You know what he's looking for.
Food.
Duh. You're the guy with the food.
Fine. I will I'll feed it.
Oh, I'm so happy again.
Oh, sick. I was gonna kill it. I was this close to killing the fucking thing.
I know, I was there.
Okay.
It would be you.
Okay. If anything happens with I mean, there are children here, so anything happens, I'm destroying it.
It's fine with me.
It's good that you're here, though. We should go find Valerian. We need to discuss some plans.
Okay, yeah, you can also fill me in on the visit you had to the mayor as well. I take it you just did that, we'll just say.
Oh, yeah, we can
Yeah.
fill you in as we're heading out and finding Valerian.
I don't know. Did we lose Das?
That's gone.
Yes, he had to go.
Okay.
Yeah, it's late.
Yeah, I was just about to end stream. So that is where we're going to end it for it. Oh my god, Katie, do that again. Okay, now do heavily.
Ew.
Yeah, are you seeing?
I
No, over here.
Me
Yeah.
and Valerian.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. This was a welcome change of pace, and I am so happy to be back. So you can join us again here on Thursdays as we continue on getting out of the tutorial level. You guys are getting there, starting to uncover some things.
Finally.
Yeah.
Well, DOS is going to be uncovering a lot of things, and then eventually you'll be uncovering a lot of things. Super glad you didn't kill your birthday present. Had me sweating over here. You had me physically, like, I don't know if you can see it, but you had me physically sweating. I'm like,
Luckily, he couldn't roll above a 9.
I know, it was
I
fate.
know.
This was
It
like
was
the
fate.
least, the worst rolls just across the board of any of it. Like we only had 2 nat 20s. I thought
3.
unbelievable.
No, we had 3.
3? 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, we technically had 4, but it was on disadvantage.
DOS's disadvantage.
Oh, then it was technically 5 because I had one on disadvantage. So still statistically bullshit.
Yeah.
So
thank you for my birthday present.
You're welcome. I'll tell you more about it later. But yeah, no, thank you guys so much for joining us. I appreciate you guys. Seriously, please come back. Please continue to show up and support your local gamers and, your local community. And yeah, stay tuned and see you soon.
Bye, everyone.
Bye now. Peace.
Bye.
Woo.